I'm Alexis Van Vliet, and I am presenting my job analysis project for Staffing Organizations. I interviewed two people regarding the accounts payable lead position. The first person was the accounts payable lead, and the other person was her supervisor, whose job title is Trades Payable Department Head. A lot of the things in the project were the same. Number of hours would be 40, 42, full-time position, permanent position. The job duties and tasks, major and minor, had a lot of similarities, but not necessarily in the same spots. Some that one of the people thought was a major, another one thought was a minor, but they did have a lot of the same things in them. The successful performance behaviors I found interesting because they had different responses to that, which should be very structured and very well understood for the employee regarding their review. If this isn't something that's structured and they don't understand exactly what they're responsible for, there's no way to grade them on it per se. Regarding competencies, they were all over the place with that. Neither one of them had the same answers. And knowledge was another one. Understanding of the accounts payable systems was one that they both did say. Expectation or experience required was another interesting spot because the AP lead listed 4 different things that she thought would be experience required for the position, including accounts payable processing, previous training experience, understanding of inventory, and understanding the company. The trades payable department manager, who is her boss, actually said that there is no experience required for this position, and if the person has it, they have it, and she knows that by meeting them and interviewing them. There's no experience required. For the position, they do require a high school diploma, but no education beyond that, no additional training, no licensing or certifications. The physical requirements for the job would just be a lot of sitting. This is a desk job in a cubicle, a small space that you'd have to work in all day, every day. There's very little standing or walking. This would just be maybe to meetings or breaks or the bathroom. Otherwise, everything in the job involves sitting. You have to be able to hear, communicate, and see. There's a lot of phone conversations, emails, mostly computer work, so you definitely have to be able to see that. There's not a lot of fluctuation in temperature, and this is definitely an inside job. It's very important that you be able to carry out instructions, complicated or otherwise. This job was new in June of 2018 was the first time that the position description was created, and because of that I think there will be a lot of adjustments made to it based on the fact that the actual position and the supervisor of that position have very different ideas of what the position entails. And when I read over their job description that they have, it didn't really align with what either one of them said during their interviews. So I'm not sure where they came up with that. The employee is minimally supervised at the time. Both people said that, but the supervisor did say that she expects that to change to moderately over the next year, as she is considering this to be the year of accountability for all departments, so she plans to oversee them more closely. The accounts payable lead does have 10 employees that report to her. They're all accounts payable specialists, and she is able to see their pay, their disciplinary actions, and things like that. So she does have access to their confidential information. I did create a job description for this based on what was said in their interviews, but it differed greatly from the job description that they gave me to review while I was filling out these forms. it'll be interesting to see going forward if the job description changes at all based on my interviews and the things that I told them after that the differences were. So I will be interested to follow up on that and see what happens with it. Thank you.